I have a little secret that I want to share with you, and that is the people in your circle are the most important people that you can know. Let that sink in for a second.
We're chasing the easy life. We're chasing the
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been quite a long time since I've posted a brand new video, but I was taking a much needed summer break. I want to thank all of you for continuing to watch my videos over the past month. And for all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. I hope you have found value in my content and that it has helped you out a little bit with your music careers. In today's video, I'm going to talk about something that I have gotten so many requests for, and that is how to build your network in Nashville. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The people in your circle are the most important people you can know. And here's the reason why. Because the people who know you, the people who have been around you the longest, are your best and safest bet on the people who are going to go out into the world and tell them all about you. They're the people who are going to be able to vouch for you, that are going to be able to give recommendations for you, and they're going to be the people who are going to be the first to introduce you to the people who might be able to take your music career to the next level. It's really a lot easier than it may seem. I know going out into the world, especially in the Nashville music industry, it can be a little scary because you think there are so many people in this town, so many people working in the music industry. How am I ever going to be the one that actually makes a drop in the pond big enough that I get the attention of the people that I need to gain the attention of to move my career forward? Here are a few ideas for you to get started. Number one, like I said, start with your network. Now, if you take a few minutes to go through your phone, go through your email, you will probably realize that you have a couple people who can help. Whether it be friends that may be co-writers or people who know other people in the industry, take a second to sift through your phone, sift through your email, and shoot them a couple messages. Whether it's a quick text message, hey, I haven't caught up with you in a long time, just wanted to reach out and see how you are doing. Or if you want to shoot them an email and say, hey, what's going on with you? Here's what I've been up to. Would love to connect and just wanted to let you know that I was thinking of you today. It's really, really simple, and it's something that I try to do pretty frequently. You know, I think keeping in touch with people is one of the best ways to keep your network strong and in motion. You know, people tend to forget who you are if you're not in their conscious pretty frequently. And this isn't to say that people who are your friends are going to forget about you. This is people who are really busy in the industry, working every single day with large amounts of people, getting in touch with them on a daily basis. If you already know some of these people, shoot them a quick, hey, how are you? Because it is never a bad thing to be in the consciousness of somebody who is in your network and somebody who may need a reminder of who you are and what you're doing in your career, and you never know where that's going to lead to. So definitely take the first step by shooting an email or shooting a text message to the people who are already in your contacts, let them know you're thinking of them, and just reconnect with them. Okay, next is your social media network. Now, this one is a little bit more difficult because it might be people that you don't actually know. Social media is a weird thing, and we tend to friend each other when we actually may have never even met this person. But one of the things you can do to kind of remain in the consciousness of someone who you might not even know yet is to just interact with them on social media. Comment on their posts, like their posts. If you maybe have had an introduction to somebody, send them a DM. Hey, how are you? Just wanted to reach out and connect with you. You know, thanks for being a fan. Thanks for following what I'm doing. Let's connect sometime. The reason social media is such an essential part of your career is because it allows you to be in the consciousness of somebody that you might not even know yet. So I definitely advise you to go on there, sift through your friends list, see who it is that you might want to connect with or have connected with in the past, that you can just kind of shoot a little reminder of who you are, how you guys met, and then get back into their consciousness. That's a really great way to continue building your network, because chances are if you are at an event down the road, you may run into some of these people, and instead of the awkwardness of, hey, we met a long time ago, you can remind them via social media who you are. So when you do finally meet again in person, it's not that awkwardness and it's, oh yes, I know who you are. I've been keeping up with you. I've been seeing your posts and your pictures, etc. And it's just kind of an easier way to transition from that weird, awkward straightforward friends on social media to friends in real life thing. Next is events. You have to go to events. You have to. I know it's awful. I don't like going to events either because sometimes I feel awkward and I feel like, you're standing in the room and you're like, who should I talk to? Who wants to talk to me? It can be uncomfortable. I totally get it. But in order to build your network, in order to be visible in front of the people that you really want to be visible in front of, you gotta go to networking events. Now, how in the world do you find them? There are multiple ways that you can find events, and here are a couple ways that I suggest. Number one, join some email lists. A lot of publicity firms, a lot of record labels, I know all of the PROs, BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, they all have email lists. And a lot of times they actually have events that are either open to the public or open to their email list or open to members or open to invites, which they send via their email list. So go online, research some of the companies in town that you may feel an event that they're hosting would benefit you, sign up for their email list, and just pay attention. A lot of times they'll shoot an email and ask for an RSVP, and you want to be on that list. So that's the first way you can kind of start getting involved with industry events. The second way I advise is actually joining some Facebook groups. One of the biggest groups in Nashville that posts for different events and all kinds of things, to be honest, is YEP Nashville. You can actually go on there, look at the page, you can find events, you can find writers' rounds, people are looking for artists to sing on demos. It's a really great network for new people and people who are already working in the Nashville music industry. But oftentimes they have events posted on there with open invites, and it's just a really great way to grow your network and to meet people that you've really wanted to meet, and this might be your in to get to do that. So I definitely advise joining some Facebook groups. By the way, if you do know of any cool groups on Facebook or networking events, drop them in the comments section below so that everybody can see them. One other tip I have on networking events in Nashville is to just ask around. Hey, if you are going to any awesome event in the near future, I would love to be your guest. Okay, it doesn't have to be as cheesy as that, but you get my point. Ask your friends, ask people in the industry, is there anything cool going on this weekend? If so, I would love to be a part of it. So just ask around. That's always going to be the best way for you to find out about where and when these events are taking place. Another way you can grow your network is to research the people that you really want to meet ahead of time. Now, you can do this by looking at their website, looking on social media, that kind of thing. Doing a little Facebook stalking never hurt anybody. I am the first to admit that, but you can actually go on there and just kind of find out where the people who you want to meet are. Are they performing at a writer's round? Are they hosting an event? Are they performing a concert? Any place where you can have the opportunity to go up and introduce yourself, it's never a bad thing because they're probably wanting the audience there. They're in the same position as you are half the time, wanting to meet new people and network. So do a little research ahead of time, figure out who it is you want to meet, find out where they're going to be, and then go and meet them. It's as simple as that. The next tip I have is sometimes when you can't get invited to the party, you have to bring the party to yourself. So host a party. Invite all of your friends that you have always wanted to have connected with each other and be the host of an evening that actually creates networking. Sometimes I think people are so desperate to be a part of a scene that they don't realize they can actually bring the scene to them. If you are the host of a party and you invite person A and person B, and person A and person B become friends, their common denominator is always going to be you, which is never going to be a bad thing. So the more people you invite to your party, the more people you get to network with each other, and you don't know who's going to bring a friend that might just be the person that you've been waiting to meet all along. So if you have the opportunity, if you have the space in the place where you are currently living, or if you can even rent a space, I definitely suggest to host a party. That is one of the best ways you can network because you're in control of the whole situation, and everybody loves the host of the party, right? So just be the star of the show, invite your friends and your network of people, and have a great time. The last tip I have for you is to just make a coffee date. Go through your contacts, who it is you would love to just sit down and chat with for a few minutes. Nobody can say no to coffee. I know I certainly can't. So definitely make some coffee dates, make some connections, let people know what you're doing, ask them about what they're doing, and pretty soon, before you know it, your network is going to start growing without too much effort. I hope these tips on growing your network in Nashville have been helpful for you. If they have, give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any other ideas or tips or pointers for anybody else on how networking has been successful for you, drop your information in the comment section below and help somebody else out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.